Okay, it's been a while since my last video. I don't know if many of you out there live in the UK, or if you live in the north of the UK like I do, but it's been pretty much rain since the end of November, which means that all the Christmas is gone, Jan, Feb, and we're now Good Friday. It's actually not raining. It has been raining, but it's stopped. And it's also been my birthday, which also means car parts. So I'm going to do a little video and show you what bits I've got to go on. There's been a little bit of progress on the car in between the rain. I think we've had about 2 or 3 weekends where it's not actually rained. So it's allowed me to change the IBS sensor, which is probably not worth videoing, to be fair. It's dead straightforward. A couple of clips. IBS sensor has been changed. I fixed the door card. It was a bit broken towards the top where the grab handle is. It was a bit broken there, so I've took it all apart, I've stripped it, and I've kind of glued some bits back together, and it seems to have fixed it. It was rattly as anything when you were driving, but it's actually sorted it out, so that's good. It's the result. It's been like that now for about 6 weeks. It seems to be holding, so happy days. So yeah, I'm going to get on and I'll show you what we've been buying for my birthday. So yeah, I've got a kit. I've got a split kit which I've just sort of laid out around the sides, the front of the car, as you can see there. It's the KSB kit. Now, I have no idea if it's any good. It looks alright. Apparently it's got all the nuts and bolts and stuff, and it uses pre-existing holes, which is good because I don't like drilling holes in stuff if I don't have to. So yeah, I'm gonna get on and fit it and see what the end result is, and yeah. Okay, so jacked up now, and I'm just about to open this kit up. Yeah. So the end result's going to be gloss black. They do look quite scratched at the moment, but there is a plastic film on them which I'll need to peel off before I fit it. And this is what they're going to look like. Pretty cool. And all the nuts and washers and stuff fit in there too, which is good. So let's see. Show you this as well. There's a peeled back corner which I just thought I'd just show you. Nice and shiny. So I'm just going to offer these up. Just going to offer these up to the car just so I can decide which side goes on which. It's not actually marked. So it seems to be there's only one way that this can go. If you look at where the jacking points are, that lines up perfectly, doesn't it? So that's where it's going to go. It should look something like that. Obviously I think this line sits with the body line, but probably something like that. Anyway, get some axle stands. It's serious when the mat comes out. So apparently there's holes in here, which this is already pre-drilled. A couple of holes you can just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Oh, 7, there's one at the end there as well. And they should fit apparently into the pre-drilled hole areas. Just need to see where they are. Okay, so I've just got the front, I've just done a quick hole count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on the other side, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 screws just for the front. That ain't gonna work, is it? Because that's 14 there. I don't know what that means now. The plot thickens. I've just opened it up. The front has got its own nuts and bolts. That makes more sense. Let's do the front anyway, as soon as I'm here. Stay there. So the noise you just heard was the bag that's taped to the splitter splitting as I took the tape off, and it sent the nuts bloody everywhere, which is fantastic, so thank you for that. That's great. We'll carry on. I've also been thinking as well, I think these longer nuts, these longer bolts for the sides, I was worried that they were too long and that they'd go into the bodywork, and I didn't really want that, but I don't think they will, because if you consider there's washers as well in the bag which will space things out, I think it'll be absolutely fine. So I think I'm going to go for it. But I'll do the front arm here. I have noticed as well that the size of the bolts they don't go through the holes. The holes themselves are too small, so I'm going to have to get the drill out, annoyingly, and make them bigger. So, like I was saying, pre-drilled holes. You can see just a couple of them there. I'm literally just going to 5mm, just going to take them out a little bit bigger, so that the bolts that are supplied that I've just fitted into the bumper here, all the way along, go through and into the splitter, because currently they don't. They're too small. Okay, 5mm might be too small. I'll see if I've got a 6, maybe even a 7. I'm going to give a 6 a try. 6 looks like a good match. I want it tight, but not too tight. Perfect. And now when you're doing stuff like this, you need a de-burr tool. If you've not got one of these, de-burr, look it up on eBay. They're about, I think this was a £5 and it came with a bunch of blades. It's really for metal work, but it's perfect for this plastic stuff because it just literally just whips off. You just go around it, it just whips off all the sharp edges, tidies that hole up. So now I can offer it up. I'm just going to get a washer on the end and try and just nip it up with my fingers, just with the nut, just to kind of get it in place. But I am going to take the plastic protective film off now, so I'm not messing after. cool. Look how shiny that is. Jesus. Beautiful. That shit. You see that? Freaking hell. Looks nice. Cool. It's all fitted. Had to quickly flip the car around and the battery died halfway through, which is just flipping typical. But I decided to go with the screws down the side. I think with the thickness of the skirt on the side, the thickness of the plastic and a washer in between, they were long enough to not go into the bodywork, which is what I was worried about. I just stuck my hand down the back of the M Sport trim, and I could just feel them starting to come through. So there's just enough bite, but they're not enough to go all the way through. So I was kind of happy with that. So I cracked on and did the rest. So what do we think? Got some like standard OE slightly tinted tail lights in comparison to the cherry red ones. I think I'm going to it's only ever so subtle, ever so slight, but I do like them. I am going to give them, I'm going to swap one. I'm going to swap one on the right hand side, and yeah, just check it out. So these things are only held on by 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and they just go straight on. So I'm going to give it a quick shot, and I'll come back. 8 mil. Not sure it's a massive difference, but what do you think? No shit. Ugh. Definitely some difference between the two. I think it looks good. I think I prefer it over the cherry. And I'll rock it for a couple of weeks, see what happens, and then if I decide to sell them because I don't like them, then I can always change it back, can't I? So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, and see what we do next.
In the garage under the bright light, Slick Rick's got the tools ready to ignite. With a wrench in hand, he shares his know-how, teaching the world, come on, let's get it now. Oil changes, brakes, and mufflers too. He's breaking it down, showing what to do.